Now down here is their tradicional, and if you are familiar with Mexico at all, most of you know that most Mexican people drink white tequila, they don't drink gold tequila, and this is their tradicional, like tequila from the old recipe. It's made from the 100% blue agave plant that tequila is made from. And it's a very fine tequila, especially for those of you that really, really like the taste of tequila. This is something that you could make like a tequila martini with, or maybe like tequila and soda. You really like the taste of tequila. Now over here we have the Patron, which is a top-of-the-line tequila, which is handcrafted tequila. The bottles are hand-blown glass. All the tequila is aged for 3 years. And it's like very, very fine tequila. It's made from the piña, which is the heart of the agave plant that's baked and then mushed, and they take the sugars out and everything, and then that's what's aged. And that's like a fine tequila. Now, Cuervo also has something that along this line called La Reserva, which was made for the 200th anniversary of the Cuervo house. I don't have any with me right now, but it's a very fine tequila, very super premium. And for those of you that really enjoy, have tried Patron, you might want to try the La Reserva. It's very, very good. Now this one, the Mystico, is what we're going to be making our drinks with today. Mystico is a Cuervo tequila that was made to be mixable. Let me just turn my tea down here for a moment. Made to mix. What it is it's gold tequila that's flavored with orange and lemon and lime. Kind of to go along with like the Citron and the Bacardi Limon and the CC Citrus that are so popular. So this is a tequila that is maybe a little more mixable, and for those of you that think that, you know, tequila is just like for fraternity boys and for doing like sucking tequila out of the belly button and all those things that they do in resort places, this is something a little different, something you can make like a lot of different drinks with. I just wanted to show you the array of tequilas. There's so many different types of tequila, and the super premium ones now are like really, really popular. But again, for something that's as fine as this one or this one down here, you may want to make like a margarita with that, or something where you could actually taste the tequila. Or Salsa also has a lot of top-of-the-line tequilas. That's why I think Mystico is really good for the type of drinks that I like to make. So we're going to go through the whole array of drinks. We're going to start off with a hot drink, since we're kind of getting into that season. And as you can see, I have some tea brewing over here. And the tea that we're going to use with the Mystico is the Constant Comet tea, which if you've watched my show, you've seen me use on many occasions. And this is an orange spice tea, so this is going to go along really well with the orange lemon lime taste of this tequila. So let me put my box of tea over here and get out a big spoon and see how I'm doing with my brew over here. And this is good. I've got 3 tea bags in here. So you're getting like a really nice strong tea taste. This tequila goes really well with tea. And we're going to do first the hot one, like I said. So our tea's out there, and let's go over and get our trusty little measurer and take our bottle of Mystico. And again, this is a really good drink to have like on a wet, rainy afternoon, like a big nor'easter comes and you want to curl up with a blanket and a good video, or maybe listen to some good music. This would be like the perfect accompaniment with that. So let's pour in about an ounce and actually I'm going to do 1 ounce and 3/4 of the Mystico. We're going to keep the tea bags in there for a while. Let's put that right back there. Now I'm also going to take some of my really good Manone mandarin orange syrup. It smells so good, just like baby aspirin. It really does. We're going to put a little bit, just a little swirl of that in there. We're not going to make this too strong, because this is the kind of thing that you could have, let's say if you had a bad cold, or as I said, you were tired and just wanted to kind of like relax. We're not going to make this too much of a super strong drink. If I can help it. You know, sometimes I go overboard with all these ingredients. I got these little baby bottles, so I'm going to use them. This is a little brandy and Benedictine. I'm going to pour in about 1/2 ounce of B&B. And then to again cut down on the actual liquor content of this, I'm going to use some of our mixers, our Arrow mixers. I'm going to use a little amaretto, which is, again, amaretto flavored mixer like a syrup. It does not have liquor in it. We're going to pour in about ½ an ounce of that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my triple sec mixer. Just key up on that orange flavor that's really good. I'm going to put about ½ an ounce of that in. And then I think I'm going to put a little bit of my blackberry, actually black raspberry mixer. So make this a nice fruity mild thing. And let's pour about ½ an ounce of that in. And then what I'm going to do is take some juice and put juice in this also. And you know what? 5 Alive juice is like the perfect complement to Mystico because 5 Alive juice is like an all citrus juice. It's orange and lemon and lime and grapefruit, and it's kind of a nice mild taste. This is like so perfect with this tequila. So we're going to put about 3 ounces of 5 Alive juice. Again, I'm really specifically recommending this because for this tequila in particular, it's really good. 5 Alive juice is available in just about any market, so it's not like it's a difficult thing to get. And it's definitely worth it. Now, let's put a little bit of cinnamon in here. Just kind of, not from that one. Let's go from this one. Not the big gob. A little cinnamon. And then we'll go over and look at what we have for fruit over here. And let's take a little lemon and a little orange. And what we're going to do, you can cut up a few little wheels here of lemon that you can use as a garnish, but you can just like take the ends of the fruit, like of the lemon and the orange here, and we're going to use these right in the brew that we're making, because it doesn't really matter when you're making it like how the fruit looks. You know, you can save the good pieces for when you're decorating this. So let's just kind of go over here, and we'll just kind of squeeze that in. You can even cut a bigger piece off the end so you get more juice. And now I'm going to turn this back on because I didn't turn it off before at the beginning of the show. And let's give this a couple stirs. And again, this is like a very nice, mild, like a drink if you had like a cold or a flu, you know, like what is it, like, what season is it? Fall. Like a fall type of flu or something, or let's say you're alone and you're dateless or something on a Saturday night and you feel badly for yourself and you just want to kind of curl up. You could do that with this and not get too tipsy off of it. Okay, this should be just about ready, so let's go over and see what we have to pour it. And I think we'll use Mr. Skull here. He looks pretty good, pretty Mexican, like a Day of the Dead type thing. What I'm going to do is just use a little strainer so we don't get like tons of cinnamon right in the thing. You want to kind of get rid of that. It's fine to let it brew with that, but you don't want to necessarily dump that all in the cup because then it's kind of hard to drink. So let's go over here. And I'm just going to pour it through the little strainer here. Plus, pouring it over the sink, you're less likely to make a big mess, like I am so apt to do. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to float a couple of these pieces. Whoop, very hot. I float a couple of these pieces of citrus in there, so we're going to take our big Mr. Skull here and put him down, and then we'll put that one up there. Let's give this a nice garnish. We'll give him a little lemon wheel and a big orange wheel. And even though it's a hot drink, we're going to put a straw in it because, again, if you're serving this to somebody with lipstick, they're going to get it like all over their face if they don't have a straw. And then let's take a little cinnamon stick too. It's always a really nice garnish. And I'm just going to kind of put it on the top there. You can kind of stick it in when you get the drink to give it a little more of a cinnamon type of flavor.